Welcome to the NCAA Women's Volleyball post-match press conference featuring Nebraska. We will hear from head coach John Cook first, followed by Nicklin Hames. We will get started shortly. If possible, please check your settings and identify yourself in the Zoom by name and affiliation.
Can I take my mask off?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we are now joined by Nicklin Hames. Please use the raise hand function to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you are called on for your question, please state your name and affiliation first. We'll go ahead and start with Lincoln Arneal. Lincoln, go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right, thanks. Lincoln from the World Herald. Wait, talk about what was the emotion coming this, knowing you're going to play in front of fans, and I don't know how soon you all knew about Lauren's situation, whether or not she was a go. What was the mindset coming into today's match?
Yeah, we knew Texas was a big physical team, and we were really going to have to win the serve and pass battle. And we knew this morning that Lauren was playing, so that was very exciting. And then we knew we were going to have our fans, and we were watching the game before, so we saw all the red in there, getting in there for our game. And, you know, our mindset was just go in and play as a team and really believe in each other. And I thought we battled really hard today.
So when the serve and pass game, you came out serving really strong too. Did you feel that your serving really helped you establish early on what you wanted to do?
Sorry, can you repeat the first part again? I can't really hear you.
You mentioned the serving and passing was the key, and it came out you served a bunch of aces and served tough. How important was that to get off the right way from the service line?
Yeah, I think it was super important, especially when we would go on runs. And, you know, we won the serve and pass battle in that set that we won. And, you know, we would go on runs, and serving super important because they're such they have huge middles, huge outsides that are great hitters, so you have to get them out of system to be able to stop them.
Thank you.
We'll go to Andrew Ward next. Andrew, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, Nicklin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Nicklin, what was the emotion like in the locker room afterwards?
Sad. You know, we're upset. It's Omaha, which it's kind of a bummer because that would have been so much fun to play in front of all the fans for a national championship. But I'm super grateful for this team. Everything we did this year, it's been a really hard year with COVID, starting and stopping, never knowing what it was going to look like. So I'm glad that I got to be teammates with all these girls, and I'm glad I got to go through this pandemic and everything with them. But I think we're sad. We don't really know who's coming back, but I'm really proud of this team this year.
Next, we'll go to Lee Feinswag. Go ahead, Lee, and unmute yourself.
Hi, Nicklin. It's Lee from volleyballmag.com. Because Texas is so big and strong and forces you to alter what you're doing, can you just tell me technically what you might have done throughout the match to try to negate them a little bit or put your hitters in better position?
From like a blocking standpoint?
Yeah, just like the sets you made or the communication you might have had with the hitters and the things that you might have done from, you know, technically.
Yeah, for blocking, we tried to serve certain areas and go into like 51s or 15s is where we like go more towards one side or the other just to try to stop them, especially when I was on front row. They were trying to attack me a little bit. And then from an offensive standpoint, we know they're a huge block, and every day we work on tooling high hands, and it's called trash cans. So I just talked to them a lot about taking big rips, you know. We're in the big stage. We just have to go for it. And I thought everyone did a really good job. And then I was just also finding our middles as much as we could throughout the game.
Thank you.
Our next question will be from Brent Wagner. Brent, go ahead.
Yeah, Kinsey goes on that serving run there in the fourth set, and you guys take a 14-11 lead. I guess what did Texas do so well down in the last half of that set?
Yeah, they just were making plays, and we couldn't stop them. You know, it's hard. We let them go on a run, and so we kind of lost momentum, and they had all the momentum, so the plays were going their way, and they ended up going on a run and being ahead of us, and it was hard for us to catch up at the end.
All right, if we have any more questions for Nicklin, please raise your hand. All right, thank you, Nicklin, for your time.
Thank you.